in.
You not done with me.
Alright, I love you. Can you use my phone?
Okay, you just said that you not done with me.
Okay, okay. Let me get my phone. I'm done. I'm not done, but I'm God knows.
You done with what?
Done with
what? You not done with me. Oh God, you not done with me.
Okay, give my phone. Give my phone. I'm just playing.
Do I tell you that it's fine to cost
Hey, I pay money for that.
I don't give a what you pay. You talking about you telling me playing this. Hell, I get tired of you sometimes. That don't mean I'm done.
Oh!
If you talking about you done and put cigarettes on Facebook, I swear to God, I'll pull up on you for real. My auntie do stay out there if you don't know. Give me a kiss.
That clip right there was an interaction between a teenage girl and her teenage boyfriend. And I just wonder how differently social media would have reacted if that had been the boy behaving the same way the girl presented herself. I just wonder where she learned this from. Today we're going to talk about how toxic mothers embarrass their children and teach them bad behavior. Before we get started, for everybody out there, check to see if you're subscribed to this channel. If not, smash that subscribe button and click the notification bell. You definitely don't want to miss this content. So the first video I'm going to get into today, it shows a lady at the airport with her 2 kids. I believe she was attempting to get on a flight with Frontier Airlines. And I know a lot of you've seen the news. Thousands of people, they've been added to the no-fly list since the beginning of 2021. The first 7 months of the year, from January 2021 to the end of July 2021, the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, said it had received over 3,700 reports of unruly behavior. And out of those 3,700 people, 75% of them, they got added to the list because they refused to follow mask mandates. And this woman right here happens to be one of the unruly folks added to that list. She went over to the ticket counter where one of the workers told her, nope, you cannot fly. And this is how she reacted.
So you're not flying the front seat? I need my ticket for tomorrow. You won't be flying. I need my ticket for tomorrow.
There you go. You ready? Yeah.
I said to be quiet. I'm not going to send it back. Listen. Don't do it. I'm knocking up. In front of your kids. Hold on, y'all. I couldn't take me outside.
As you can see, she's with her son and daughter, and her daughter is hysterical. In this video, you see the woman insist that she needs a ticket for the next day, but the employee again denies her a flight. Her child is crying out, "Mommy." The woman tells her to be quiet. Then she goes behind the Frontier counter and started going after their employees. She was throwing keyboards at them, swinging poles. I mean, this woman was really acting a fool at this airport. Meanwhile, her daughter is crying for her to stop and she won't.
Síguete metiendo con una de Puerto Rico para que tú veas. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Ma'am, you need to go. What is it? I swear to God.
What's wrong with you?
It's really sad how this woman is acting and not only embarrassing herself, but acting out like this in front of her children. Her daughter is crying, telling her, "Mommy, stop. I don't want you to go to jail." And it seems like they have more sense than her. It's also apparent that this is not the first time that she's misbehaved like this in public. And you can only imagine how they treat those kids at home when they're mad. Not only that, the constant fear these kids are living in, worrying about what could happen to them if their mom did something crazy and had to be taken away from them. Or even if the state had to take them away from her in order to protect the kids. It's really sad for these kids because they're living in constant fear, attempting to save their toxic, out-of-control mother. Well, here's another toxic mother having a conversation with her daughter. Yes, it's her daughter. Listen to the way she's talking to her.
Or whatever. So you just gonna sit here and look at me like this?
I don't like you.
You ain't gotta like me. I ain't the fucking thing to you. Should not like the baby daddy. And you don't.
I don't like none of y'all. I don't like you, his mammy, his sister, none of y'all. His kids, I don't like y'all.
You gonna get mad at me because you the son of a crackhead. You the son of a crackhead. Who the fuck get pregnant from a son of a crackhead and you mad at me? You mad at me because you the crackhead son.
How many kids you got?
Who?
How many kids you got?
How many kids I got?
How many kids you got?
According to the state, none.
How many kids?
Not even you. My womb has reset itself. It has reset itself. So bitch, my womb
okay, you got
is
4
at
kids,
0.
so
it's 2021. I ain't got no motherfucking kids. Stop playing with me.
I know her daughter said something rude, but I'm distracted by the cigarette, first of all. Ladies don't smoke cigarettes. I'm distracted by her calling her daughter B's and HOs. She's talking to her own daughter like she's an enemy on the street corner. This is a mother talking to her daughter. And ladies don't have tattoos. First sign of a woman that's probably going to be a disciplinary problem is if she has tattoos. All of them. Chest tats, back tats, thigh tats, butt, neck, face, hands, all of it. I know people don't like it when I say this, but a woman is not supposed to have tattoos. And you ladies out there with tattoos, tell the truth. You know you're a rebel. Even if you're trying to clean it up a bit, you're still a rebel. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I'm also distracted by the fact that she can keep her hair, eyebrows, eyelashes done. Yet somehow she said that according to the state, she didn't have any kids. I also see why the daughter does not like her mom and how she's even able to say that to her in the first place. It's very obvious there's never been a father in this household and there's no structure, no order, no discipline. The mother was out of control, so I'm not surprised if she's raised out of control kids. The mom said that instead of not liking her daughter shouldn't like her baby daddy, encouraging her daughter to have friction with the father of her child. The daughter responded by saying, "I don't like his mama either, or his sister, or his kids." And I'm assuming that her baby daddy has kids by other women as well. Not surprising. Single mothers make single mothers. They also make the Pookies and the Ray Rays. So you have the mother here who's trying to get attention on Instagram. She decided to poke fun at the mother of her daughter's baby daddy. She kept calling her a junkie over and over again, saying that her daughter is the one who had a baby by a junkie son. And in response, her daughter low-key aired her out. She told her mother, "You have 4 kids by 3 men. That means that 3 men knocked up a junkie's daughter." The daughter literally told everybody that her mother's mother was a junkie. So the daughter is like, "You're trying to crack on me and my baby daddy, but what about you?" Not only that, the mother admitted that at some point, the state took custody of all of her kids, including the daughter that she's talking to right now. By the way, the daughter she's talking to right now, she is the second oldest. She has 2 other kids that's younger than her and 1 that's older. And those younger 2, the state took them away from her. So that's why the mother said that her kid count was reset to 0 by the state. I'm saying this whole conversation, I can't.
You have 4 kids, so that means 3 different and a kid's daughter. Okay? So.
Technically, your daddy ain't in if you knew how small your daddy was, if you knew how small your motherfucking daddy was, he ain't, that nut on my lip and it swam to the top, bitch. Why the fuck you think I ain't know he was your daddy? Huh? Your daddy ain't got no goddamn shit. Your daddy ain't got no motherfucking shit. Talking about your daddy son. Your daddy ain't fuck shit. Y'all fucked your daddy. And quite frankly, I fucked him for $100 to get into side club at Sex that night. So I can go pop in the VIP section where big ballers is at. Cause your small daddy, he wasn't a fucking baller. He wasn't a fucking baller at all. He was sitting there broke, needed some goddamn cool, paying $100 for cost. No.
I'm disgusted right now. Her daughter asked her, was it worth it? Was it worth performing services on a man in a car for $100 to get in a club, to get into VIP, to meet a baller? Was it worth it? Not only that, you telling this story online, trying to snap on your daughter. Was that worth the embarrassment that you just caused both of y'all? Did you hear the craziness this lady is saying to her about her own father? This is a serious problem. She just keeps antagonizing her, mentally messing with her daughter, verbally lashing out at her.
I gotta start my live over because what you ain't gonna do is embarrass me on my mother. It's a new goddamn year. It's a new. Yeah, I ain't taking no fucking L's this year. I'm the or whatever.
Well, it's too late, you moron.
Are you dumb?
Obviously, she is.
Wrong with you. What's wrong with you? That's what's wrong with you, motherfucker. Now you know what? You's a fucked up individual.
I am.
You's a fucked up individual. You just fucked up. You need to go to one of them therapy sessions or something. A fucking counselor or whatever.
I know this woman did not just say that somebody else needed therapy. And she's saying that someone else is a messed up individual. This is why I have to show y'all this stuff, because if I didn't, and if I just said it, I promise you wouldn't believe me.
I don't blame you, baby dad. That's why I take his side. I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him.
You should.
I do.
You should.
I do.
You should.
I really do. You didn't get that fucking retarded shit from me. You got it from your little daddy. You got baby of a little syndrome. Downfall issues. That's what it is. Kids that come from daddies with little, they got fucking issues. You got fucking not SIDS. You ain't got no SIDS. You got little daddy syndrome. That's what it is. Your daddy got a little and it fucked you up.
No, ma'am. It was you who messed her up. Remember, her dad wasn't around long enough. You got pregnant by him having relations in the car for $100 so you could pay to get in VIP with the ballers, right? So all those bad habits, she learned them from you.
Whatever. That's all it was or whatever. That's why you in the last two, you know, Cash got all the goddamn six. It's just you and the last two. Y'all two daddies got little dicks. That's what the problem was. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta call y'all the back. I gotta call y'all the back because I don't know what that was.
You know what just happened, yeah. You just made a fool out of yourself while attempting to make your daughter, her baby daddy, and his mother look bad. She went on and on saying the same stuff over and over, even when her daughter told her to stop talking to her. She just kept going on and on antagonizing her, and this is what they do, especially to their daughters. And you want to know why women like this act like that with their daughters? Because a lot of them are jealous of them. Yes, you have a bunch of mothers who are jealous of their own daughters. This woman is a grandmother. Do you see the wisdom of a grandmother in this woman? And then you see how the mother is using all this sign language. She's attempting to embarrass a daughter by talking inappropriately about her father, telling her crazy stuff that she shouldn't even be repeating about his D. This woman is not only embarrassing herself, but her real objective here is to embarrass her daughter. And my advice to this daughter is just to get away from her mother. By being raised by this woman, she's already probably picked up a bunch of bad habits. So I do feel bad that the daughter had to grow up with a mother like this. But unfortunately, she wasn't able to choose her. And now the daughter is having to deal with the consequences of repeating the cycle. You know, these type of women, they are out of control, cursing, misbehaving in public in front of their kids, sons and daughters. No femininity whatsoever, no nurturing, no caring, no love for their kids. And then we wonder where teenage girls and the young women, where they're getting this toxic behavior from. They're raised with it. They see their mothers, aunties, grandmothers acting like this. And you have Sister Sharza Ali. She's been saying this for decades. These women are out of control. I mean, everyone, they've been trained to protect this foolishness. What's so sad is they never have to pay for the damage they cause to society, to their kids, to their families. The crap they drag their kids' fathers through, none of it. I want to send a shout out today to the Esquire of Sports, as well as Dark Power. Thank you all for your support for this channel. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel as well. The link to the Cash App is below in the description. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.